Hello, everybody. I'm /MVC, broadcasting from the HIS Magnum in orbit of Havoc. Last time we got together, there was a mission still available here. Mediator between Planet Bridge and Grasshopper Tech. They're going at it. Espionage and it. The reason that Planet Bridge and Grasshopper Tech are butting heads available to us. Look at the stock exchange. We can get an idea here. Let's look at this one first. Planet Bridge. They're on a defensive tack at the moment. And it says that Planet Bridge is a leading corporation in the field of engineering and construction technologies. Not every artificial celestial body and not every station were built by Planet Bridge, but the corporation worked as a contractor in almost all of them. It builds bridges between planets, and these artificial satellites are what they tend to build. Planet Bridge prides itself on its educational programs, advanced training in engineering and product management. Now, the history of Planet Bridge dates back to the early days of space exploration. Their first projects included developing life support systems for space stations and building the first large space colonies. The young corporation gained widespread attention when it purchased the International Space Station from governments. Whereas Grasshopper Tech, who's also in a defensive mode, it seems, so this is why they're both doing basically espionage type mission. Grasshopper Technologies is a transport giant, the absolute leader in cargo delivery to the outer system. Specialize in fast and reliable delivery to the outermost frontiers of developed space. The routes used by Grasshopper Technologies have more than enough threats, including Unchained Belt and its pirate crews. We are enemies with Unchained Belt at this time. The corporation prides itself on its logistics squads, which are ready to repel anyone who encroaches on the convoy. The high demand for cargo protection has spawned a whole division within the corporation dedicated to hiring and training space cowboys, who are more interested in space battles than in stable work. Me too. Rumor has it that such squads are often used by the corporation far beyond the transportation industry. According to other information, its defense units compete with full-fledged military contractors. Grasshopper Technologies began as a corporation that delivered cargo across Earth using suborbital jumps. Do we know a company that's looking at trying to do that right now? Such rockets were called grasshoppers, hence the name of the corporation. Soon after the Great Anarchist Revolution, they saw prospects in the development and transportation of cargo to the outer system, gradually building a complex logistical infrastructure of intermediate stations, and then beginning to train security squads. I'd say that they're, the main part of their competition with Planet Bridge is that bit right there, logistical infrastructure of intermediate stations. But I like these guys. They're in the Hexarchy, and I'm going to go ahead and back them against Planet Bridge, mainly because Grasshopper Tech, well, they're cowboys. So here's our contract. We're going to have to reverse the contract. From mediator to playing at the top, eliminate all infiltration teams. Select an operator. Let's see, here's the details. Recently, Promised Land has been the main center of operations for Grasshopper Technologies. It learned that Planet Bridge was preparing an espionage operation on this station. The target will be the PCPU of a chief manager. If the device is stolen, Grasshopper Technologies will have to redo all operational and strategic plans. If we want to receive a reward for this contract, we must eliminate all infiltration teams. Will come for the PCPU. Will take place on a hydroponic farm growing natural food crops. There are hectares of Earth-type arable land covered by a geodesic dome. I want to try out our new guy here. Kenzie Yukio. His main ability, it seems, is that the weight that he's carrying does not affect his dodge. Very interesting. We've only got Scouts of Hades and the Eclipse Blades right now, so we'll go Scouts of Hades. And I think I've already equipped him. Got a few bare minimum necessary food and medical supplies. Let's send him in and see how it... Jane says, our opponents are colleagues from PMC. Their HIS hovered nearby. Surely they know where the PCPU is located. Of course, we were not informed about this. It is necessary to prevent infiltration into Promised Land by destroying all infiltration groups. The contract does not include a clause of inviolability of the customer's property. But don't be distracted from the task unless absolutely necessary. Welcome to the green world. Alright, do we have a map? Two. Our PCPU is not marked on it. I sent our recruit in with nothing but a pistol so that he could prove his value to our... Interestingly, there's another landing pad here. Wait, how do we get up? Gotta be able to get up here, right? Oh, I see. I think I've become a little bit confused by the layout here. So if I want to get up here, I can. That should be no problem. Build across. I don't know why some of them are impassable and others are not, but we've made contact already with someone. So we've made first contact with a paramedic, a field doctor who provides first aid services to lower ranking corporation employees in the field. He has a knife. Oh, nice shot. Let's see. Kenzie, you... why did that door open? Hello. I was trying to decide whether I should step over. I don't think we can run now because we've taken an injury to the thigh. A deep thigh wound. Oh, Lee. He's lethal with this pistol. Take a step off and wait. That it? Alright, put a bandage on there. Don't think that we're gonna use a knife. We got some bandage material from their clothing. Oh, nice. More food items. This is a what? Electromagnetic gun. Doesn't say that it takes any kind of ammo. Backup gun. Better than a backup knife. Take her clothing apart. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. Getting behind this box would probably be well advised. This corner may not protect me, and yet it might. Try the box. Alright, I think I'm going to make a stand here, because now retreating 1, 2, 3 leaves me exposed. Let's go for the kill. Cool. Yeah. Oh, I love this pistol. You get a full reload in 1 round. It's conservative on ammunition. Let's crouch and listen. I don't hear anything. What kind of pistol is this? It's the Hydra 12 tactical pistol. Why, I'm a fan. Alright, somebody dropped a jackhammer. I don't see myself using that. Now, maybe you can go through walls with it. I haven't tried that. But I'm curious about it, so let's try it. I know it'll knock down doors. If I go up to a wall, let's try this. No. Roll. Okay, now you can't do walls. It would knock down doors and stuff. Need to grab ammo while we're here. No room? Okay. Jackhammer? No. Not my thing. Force VKT? Probably not. I'll just keep the pistol. Don't need gasoline. However, let's put on some clothing. There you go, Kunzi. You've successfully negotiated clothing for yourself. Oh, we've got lots of 9mm. Maybe we should keep the course VKT in case. And let's disassemble everything else. The electromagnetic gun also. There we go. Printed circuit boards, no. Rubber, no. I've begun to learn to disassemble things to get, oh, is that wire? Capacitors. Some of this stuff here, these are good trade items, but you don't get much for them. The missions give you so much more that trade right now at this stage of the game is just not a viable thing. Look at this. The new mind chip for the mercenary Mirza Aishatu. Okay, great. But we have to survive to bring it back to the ship. The next thing I want to work on, after I finish some of these little missions we've been doinking around with, I need to get my ship upgraded to where... Oh, whoops, wait. What, do these guys just have knives or something? You can't argue with this pistol. I want to upgrade my ship to where I have a little drop pod. I can drop it down and evacuate stuff like this mind chip. Then if my character dies during the mission, I don't lose the chip. I'm going to make that the main focus of my early gameplay, I think. Now this one, I don't know if it pertains to our character or not. I'm going to bring it with me if I can. Hello. Ooh. See. 1, 2. There we go. That's a good position. Hello? Get over here and have a look. Yep, sure enough, there's another one. Transformers. A trade good, I think. Or a repair material for robots. I don't think I can craft capacitors out of that. I could be wrong. Capacitors are a ship upgrade item. Oh look, ancient cognac. The main use for these, well, it gives a lot of fullness, but this will reduce the quasimorphosis in case you want to cool things down a little bit. They can help you do that. Antibiotics. Is that more important than this blade? Have another electromagnetic gun. Alright, cool. We're getting gun parts here. Now, I happen to have investigated this. And these weapon parts, we can trade them to SBN. And another thing we can get from SBN is going to be what we need to upgrade our ship to the drop pod. I'm going to try to collect weapon parts. An eye toward that future. I've become a little bit more mindful of how to step out, take a shot, no shot to take at this time, and then go back behind cover. Good survival strategy. There she is. Uh-oh. And duck away. She missed, thankfully. But now, I could possibly run over here and keep running this game. Let's two. Step out. Fire. Oh! Whoops. Ooh, thankfully she's a bad shot. Get back behind cover. Oh! Oh, I didn't reload the other weapon. What do we got? 2 deep shoulder wounds. See if I've got anything for that. Shoulder wound is a deep shoulder wound. We'll treat it with a rag. That's all we've got. And she using this an electromagnetic handgun. Everything. These here are definitely trade items, but if you look, so it's easy to get these, and then but they only trade for 1 reputation. Now I might get 700 to 1,000 to 2,500 reputation on a mission right now. So these rusty metal are really not worth bringing back, except they are a crafting material. Until we get the bigger backpacks and the drop pod, I'm going to leave a lot of good stuff behind. This right here, I wish I could take with me. Could eat this food here. I could throw them in here, but I'm likely to drop them later anyway. How are we doing on the mission? Floor 1 is cleared. Now we're looking for something to treat this leg. It says self-healing, but I have no clue where the elevator is, so we just have to explore practically every room. If I need to, there's an auto dock there. Our shoulder wounds bothering us again. Let's use the auto dock here. For whatever reason, I started loading up on gasolines. Finish the stack. I did find out you can use this to make vodka. Bay 12 vodka. Alright, this Eye of Karak will explore the level. So I'm going to use it to find the elevator. There we go. Let's see. I am nowhere near it. Thank you, Eye of Karak. Is this it? There it is. Alright. We actually, yeah, could have... Okay, here we go. This is a good place to start. What do we got here? A ledger of valuable information. Research dump disk. Line runner pants. Something in this box here. And it's a spider gland. A flamethrower. Well, we've got the fuel, so swap for it. Wish I had a stack of those Eyes of Karak. You may have a list of how many targets. We got to take down 4 targets here, and the mission will be complete. Look at that, a welding machine. Well, that's a lucky find. Alright, the rusty metal goes away. Welding machine, top priority. Research dump disk. Oh, luxury lunches box. You can disassemble these like so and get the luxury lunches out, or use this as a valuable trade good. 63. Not super valuable, but not bad. The vodka itself is worth 200. Ancient cognac, excuse me. That is not vodka. Maybe we won't need this antibiotic. I'm gonna take the luxury goods. Although the antibiotic shows that it has a higher trade value. But I think fewer corporations trade for it, so there's something to be mindful about too. Only certain corporations trade for certain things, and only at certain stations. Really be mindful. Oh my god, do you see that? There is a gun turret in the corner over here. Wow, close the door. Its line of sight is going to line up with my exit door too. Okay, let's run for it. I'm going to close this door also. Go. Oh. Meanwhile, there were guys coming up behind me. Gone. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, we can't run anymore because we took a deep foot wound. Lovely. I don't want to burn myself. That he's a little too close to be using the flamethrower on. Oh. Okay. Alright, we survived that. I can get behind the bookcase. Yes. Wow. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Need to treat this foot wound. What can we put on here? Just a rag, I guess. Alright, do I have anything to get my HP up? I'm gonna drink the water. That was not enough kills. My question is, this door here, did that This merc over here never came through that door. Okay, that was the sound of the other door trying to close. Okay. These guys have frostbite tablets, blood bag. That increase? It increases quasimorphosis. Yes, it does. Look there, more luxury lunches. Nice. Reload this. I don't know if I'll take that blood bag or not. Probably might. What's it trade for anyway? 50? Yeah, not great. Use shotgun shells. The one way to get around the ammo problems is to just disassemble everything but what you're shooting. Like if I had found 42 rounds, I could disassemble the 42 rounds and the shotgun rounds into powder and then remanufacture them into shells later. Yeah, so that's a thing. Have more water. My HP has not topped out, so I'm going to go ahead and get the regeneration of water. Hello, pirates. What we got here? This is a millwright. Oh, these aren't pirates. I think everybody's a pirate. Ordinary worker bee of Planet Bridge. They dig tunnels inside the asteroids of the belt, build stations in orbits of planets in the outer system, and recalibrate the engine on the fly. Carrying a shovel as a weapon. This, however, is a mercenary. This is the same as you, an operative of some PMC. The only difference is that she works for someone else. There are no other differences. Grim. Alright, have we got to the point where we can run? Okay. Ignore this one. Fire at the one with the gun. Nice. They got a body bone fracture. I can afford to take one more shot, I think. Then step back this one. Alright, is there anywhere to hide it back here? Not really. I think I'll round the corner and shoot back into the room. They should both come around. Back here where I started. Yep, they're definitely chasing me. Oh. Flamethrower? Yeah. Let's use it. Well, it appears that Quasimorphosis has advanced to the next stage because one emerged from her body. Now you know why the game is called Quasimorph. Alright, let's reload the pistol. I don't know if it's going to go for me or for the other merc. Oh, it's definitely going for me. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's another one in there. So she may have died of her injuries, and a Quasimorph emerged from her as well. Okay, I'm gonna run back 2 squares. Fire. Okay, good, good, good. The decision to use the flamethrower was unnervingly prescient. I don't get that lucky very often. Now, what do we got here? Floor 2, remaining to kill targets 4. That's hard to believe. Some of those guys that I've killed did not count in that case. Just heard a door move. Okay. What do we have on the floor here? Yeah, just some of these Venusian clothes. Got a little lemon juice off that poor Planet Bridge worker. This treat burns. No, it treats cold. Alright, is this helmet better? Blunt and pierce, it's better. Okay. Well, blunt and pierce. So I'm going to be vulnerable to energy weapons. However... no, the boots are fine. Unload the ammo out of this one. Carrying around a capacitor for some reason. See me using that. Repairs electromagnetic weapons. I need a bank of capacitors. That's not what I'm carrying. And more ammo there. Don't need. Oh, now I can pick it up. Uh-oh. Got another worker here. Specially trained in outer space warfare. This is a space trooper. Planet Bridge Security Service employees work as escorts of interplanetary spacecrafts, station guards, accompanying the movements of managers and scientists. They shoot 9 mils out of self-loading pistols, apparently, and have armor that does not resist gunshots very well. They resist cut, cold, and shock, so they're always trying to protect themselves from those laser weapons. Let's move back to here. Where? Oh, we'll take a forced shot. Kind of a wild chance there. Now, how many we gotta kill? 4. We'll see if this Space Marine counts. Uh-oh. Didn't know that he was going to be there. Oh, I don't want to go further into the ship, though. Don't want to go into this room either. This is not great. Alright, I'm just going to stay here and fight for my life. This guy looks tougher. He's also a space trooper? Yeah, but he's carrying a different kind of weapon. He's carrying a tactical pistol. Oh boy, this may be it. We got to get some hits in here. This wound that we've taken seems to be affecting our aim. You know what? Okay, if I survive this round, I'm running for it. Wow, there's 4 of them. Okay, if I run, I'm gonna make it to the end of the hallway. I can't get through the door. Now we gotta get some kills here. And I've got only 2 rounds. Oh. Got the flamethrower. Alright, switch to the flamethrower. Don't know how this will work, but let's fire like that'll work. Can I shoot over this bookcase? Yes, I can. Excellent. I don't have enough ammo to shoot again. Okay. Okay, we've got Quasimorphs bursting out. Here's one of them. Let's read the description. This is a Quasimorph slave. The life of this Quasimorph is eternal torment. Let's hope that the marginal theories about the reincarnation of humans after death in brown fatras are just theories. Carries a Ganix blowpipe. Oh boy. Now what's the play? Low on ammunition on both of my guns. I can't open my inventory from a run. This is where I think I separate myself from the crowd a little bit. While running, I can go 3 squares this way. Okay. Now, let's get the pistol reloaded first. Now the Quasimorph is hopefully going to be occupied with any of the survivors down here, but not for long. I'm going to switch to this and see if I can get... Oh, 5 turns to reload the... Okay, somebody killed the Quasimorph. I don't think they can see us. Maybe they can see us and we can't see them. I'm going to pop open this door. It's a risk. Hopefully there's no more guys. Well, that's unfortunate. I've got enough time to either reload or back up. I'm going to back up one. Okay, my gun did reload, in fact, so let's force a shot through here. So hopefully not set ourselves on fire. Okay, I can close this door. Turn my attention in this direction. I'm going to switch to the pistol, which is now reloaded. And then check my health monitor here. We've got a self-healing contusion on that leg. What's wrong with this one? A knee fracture. We'll apply plastic to the knee joint. What was that sound? Okay, have we killed enough? It says remaining kill targets 2. This is insanity. Do I have any charges left? Yeah, I do. I could use a blood bag to get some regeneration going. Or the first aid kit. I'm going to use the first aid. That'll give me some regeneration. Someone's beating on a door somewhere. That's what that sounded. Okay. Something has been totally destroyed. I didn't see it. I only heard it. I'm going to move. Actually, if I stay here, I can get into that burning room here in a minute. Okay. Leg's still holding up. Okay. Let's let the flames die down in the other room and maybe make a retreat to back there. I don't know what's going on down here. Hopefully, whoever killed the Quasimorph was wounded and died of their wound. See if I can open this door back up. Take a peek in. Yeah, everybody's dead. Burn them up. In a little tin can. Take all that stuff. Got an orthopedic cast. Great. Yeah, let's stabilize our leg wound with that. Perfect. Is that everything? Check again. Okay, we could pull this course VKT out. I'm way too pleased with the pistol to do that. Just grab all the ammo. And actually, I'm going to disassemble the guns. So if I move this over here, over here. Guy's got 2 guns. Disassemble everything. I was hoping to get some gun parts, maybe. Pipes are useful too. Alright, what do we have here? A mag vest? Okay. Got a bandage. Some chemical ammo in the corner. Door leads deeper. I feel like I almost should try to stay in the area of the elevator. If I keep pushing deeper, I may gonna run into more resistance when I come back this way. I'm gonna head back in. See this here? This is a heap of gore or whatever. Oh, hello. How many kills do I have to make now? 2. This here, right click or left click? Left click, there. There are so many remains. Everything's all piled up on one square, and it becomes impassable. Rookie mag vest. I was hoping there'd be a backpack in this pile, maybe I could pull out. But yeah, there's just so many destroyed body parts all in one spot, it becomes an impassable square. However, I may be able to shoot this guy through it. There we go. Did he count? No. Why? Remaining kill targets. Oh, the infiltration teams. Right. Let's see if they're on my map. They are. Okay. So we got to get in this room, and these are the infiltration teams here. Got it. Okay. Now, oh, hello. Uh-oh. We may have a Quasimorph. Alright. If I can get... Okay, there's a... Is this the Quasimorph? Okay, let's look. Yep. As you see, the pile of gore has been getting smaller. We just have to keep shooting it, I think. There we go. Okay. Wonder, was either one of those infiltrators? No. Alright, let's go find these last two members of the infiltration. My health monitor is going off again. Gonna have to brace that up with a little plastic. Oh, you know what? Oh god. Hold on. Take a step up. Hit the auto dock. Heal all ones. Hit it again. Oh, it's out of charges. Oh, that's too bad because we could raise our HP with it. Let's use this. That's the last charge off of our health kit. Get some regeneration going. So this is an obstacle that they're going to have a hard time shooting over. Although if we're both standing in front of it, I don't think we'll have this problem. I'm going to take a shot and get behind the dock. There we go. We're good. Hold on. We need one more kill, right? Yep, okay. One more member of the infiltration team in there. Move up, have a look. I don't see anybody. Okay, this room is clear. There's two sets of doors on the other side. Here we go. And there they are. Let's make sure we've got what they are. This is a meta-structor, an architect of the impossible, whose calculations and formulas subject the cosmic world to logic and mathematics. Yes, okay. Let's take a shot at this meta-struct. Hop back. Hop in. Oh, Lord. She moved 2 squares. She can move 2 more. Yep. There we go. Mission complete. Ah, it feels so good. Let's deconstruct everything. We don't need that scrap metal stuff. I want to bring what? Rubber, springs. Let's bring rods. The construction. Now the trick is survive to evacuate. Looks like we're starving. Do I have any food? Got a blood bag. Oh yes, I have the ancient cognac. But I don't think we'll starve to death just going to the elevator. Let's try it. Wish me luck. Evacuate. Mission complete. Agent successfully evacuated to home base. Hooray. Planet Bridge is forced to look for another way to learn about the plans of Grasshopper Technologies. We have already received our reward, but it seems that events around this station are only gaining momentum. Grasshopper Tech got 200 power and 6 rep. We received a Money Keeper special revolver, a data miner, anti-jammer, and some buckshot 12 gauge. Let's unload all. Finish the mission. That's that. All right, well, in some of the upcoming episodes, hopefully we're going to be able to get something rolling with SBN so I can get some parts together to upgrade the Magnum, the HIS Magnum drop pod specifically. Hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, I'll see you in the comments. Take care.